Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ayakashi Koigikyoku, and we are at the end of Yuki's route. So we should be getting, I would think, our good ending today. So we'll find out. But anyway, picking up where we left off. No matter how hard I tried to hold it in, tears kept dropping out of my eyes. I was crying as if all the water in my body was to drain out. Don't cry. We're going to bring him back. There's no need for those tears. Soon, Akito shook things up and smiled. Akito, sure. You know, he gets better in every route. Like, I think I said this before, but, like, he's so much better in this route. He's, like, actually sort of like, don't worry, we'll bring him back. And, like, they make him, like, kind of a dick in the common route where you're like, I'll probably end up liking you, but you're that asshole. You know what I mean? And then in Kosei's route, he's kind of like, whatever. But you don't really see him, except for, like, in that beginning, but... And then here, he's just, I don't know, he just seems so much nicer. I don't know. I mean, Keisuke's the stabby one, but, like, look, come on. Did we not? We saw that coming. You had to have seen that coming. Just by the voice acting, we had to know that that was coming. Anyway, the sun has already fallen, and the full moon is shining in the sky. While looking at the moonlight, as if dazzling, Akito woke up. That makes absolutely no fucking sense, but okay. Akito, are you okay to move? Okay, right, okay. I forgot they were all knocked unconscious, but it's kind of like, he's like, don't worry, we'll find him, and then it's like, really? Okay, sure. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he just woke up. But you just talked to... Kind of a delayed reaction there, basically. Anyway. Yeah, because the moon's out. The moon gives us power. I feel much better now. He doesn't look like he feels much better now. He looks sad. Though Akito said he was feeling better, he grabbed his side with agony. Akito looked at my face and smiled. It was very clear that he was faking the smile. I can't get Akito's voice right. I'm like, it's not... I don't know, anyway. As Akito was getting up, he saw Kasumi and Kosei still unconscious, and he sighed. Kosei's injury still seems bad. I guess I have to start with Kasumi. Hey, Kasumi, wake up! Akito leaned over and shook Kasumi's body. Akito, that's too rough. Soon, Kasumi opened his fatigued eyes. Kasumi, I'm glad you're okay. Hey, did you use your powers? I was in this form, so I couldn't get my full power. Aided by Akito, Kasumi got up and the two of them walked toward the window. While leaning on Akito for support, Kasumi raised his face to look at the moon. It was a full moon. Yeah, guess the fortune favored us. I guess fortune favored us, not the fortune. Anyway, you think it was a coincidence? He could have attacked on a full moon so that we could heal right away. Are you trying to tell me that maybe Keisuke is doing that, like, I attacked you and I am evil, but not really, I just want you to think that I am? Really? Because, I mean, I don't know. I'll fall for it. I'll fall for it, sure. What do you mean? How should I put it? Maybe an act of kindness from Keisuke? What are you talking about? Look at Kosei. He gave Kosei no mercy. Well, that's because he's just jealous of how hot I think Kosei is, and he's just trying to eliminate his competition, because, like, the other three, you aren't really that much competition. It's Kosei and Keisuke. Look, Akito's not too bad, I guess. He's the cocky jerk, and you're like, I mean, not my favorite, but I guess third. You're in that third tier. The top tier, you're in the middle. It's in the middle tier. Unfortunately, Kasumi and Yuki are in the bottom tier. No effect, like, Kasumi's personality is nice, but just, it's the super, I have no pupils, and, like, my irises are literally my entire, the shark eyes. It's freaking me out. I have shark eyes, but it's freaking me out with them, because you can at least see whites in my eyes, okay? Freaky. Anyway. But Keisuke was going easy on us. Really? By doing that? Yes, that's not Keisuke's real power. Kasumi's face didn't seem to be satisfied with Akito's word. Thank you, brother. I've recovered quite well. As he said that, Kasumi stood up and left. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, it's funny, but he didn't really fall by Keisuke's attack. What do you mean? I don't think that's Akito saying that. I think that's supposed to be Kasumi saying that, because he's like, I didn't fall, and it's like, I'm going to assume that's supposed to be a Kasumi and not Akito saying that. I fainted because I used too much of my powers trying to stop him. What's going to happen to Kosei and me? Kasumi nodded defeatedly and took a seat next to Kosei. Kasumi then placed both of his hands on Kosei and closed his eyes. A bright light came up from Kasumi's hands. The light covered Kosei's body and soon it disappeared. Huh? Kosei opened his eyes. Kosei, are you okay? Yes. Kosei nodded his head and got up. Kasumi, did you do it for me? Yes, but since I couldn't fully recover myself, all I could do was first aid. Nah, you saved me. This time, Kasumi turned towards Akito and placed his hands on Akito. Your injury is worse than I thought. I am sorry I leaned on your shoulder. That's nothing, don't worry. I recovered so much, now I can move a lot better. I don't have any problems moving either. By the looks of the situation, Yuki was taken while we were down. Keisuke took Yuki. Is that so? Yuki is from the head family. What? The head family? I thought the head family was Akito and Kasumi, because they're the chiefs. What? Okay, so there's a difference between the head family and then the chief family? Because you would think, you know what I mean? I'm very confused. I'm gonna need a roadmap to how the fuck your families work. Like, yes, our head family in the village. He must be locked up in the dungeon. The word locked up gave me chills through my back. Sudden anxiety brought tears to my eyes. I was trying to hide my tears by keeping my head down, but Akito placed his hand on my shoulder. He's being like so fucking nice. If we work together, we can accomplish anything. Let's go bring him back. You guys will bring me there too, right? And there's no way we can bring a human to the head family of the Fox Village. Again, like, I'm really confused. I'd be like, explain to me the head family thing. Please. What? But I want to help Yuki. Please, take me there with you. I'll put on fake ears and a tail. I've got them in the closet. I'm kind of a furry. They're like, what? Nothing? What's impossible is impossible. But I don't want to just wait helplessly. Isn't it okay for her to come? However... And there might be a chance where she could help us with the power of the Magatama. You're right. That makes sense. Okay, I get it. Come with us, Spacey. Damn right. God damn it, Kosei. Why are you, like, trying... I'm just trying to keep you safe. I appreciate it, Kosei. Yes! I nodded hard because I felt as if a ray of light shined in a place of darkness. And we don't have time to... we don't have time to cry until we get him back safely. I'm not crying! You're crying! He's like, shut up, I am not. We're all crying. But tears were dropping as I said that. Look, I can still cry and function, okay? My tears bring me anger. Fox Village was located in the middle of a mountain. The village was quiet and it looked as if it was a regular village. The village was located in a place like this. I walked the mountain trail with the other three. I saw the destination and I murmured without noticing it. Usually a barrier is up so no human can get in. Then, to the people around, the existence of the village is... Nobody knows about the village. That's how it was. Now we're gonna split up. Kasumi and I are gonna go to the head family mansion to attract the elders' attention. Okay. After nodding to Akito's words, Kosei made eye contact with me. In the middle of that, Spacey and I will break Yuki out. Not rescue Yuki out. We break him out. Rescue him. Two different phrases that you just mushed together. Hey, if you approach from the backside of the mountain, you should be able to get into the dungeon without being seen. Good luck. Be careful, you two. Thank you. You guys be careful as well. Akito and Kasumi's faces were really gallant. Kosei and I saw them out. As we planned, we took a route from the back of the mountain and we got close to the head family mansion. There were a lot of eyes watching. There were many foxes guarding the perimeters. It seemed that going through them would be a difficult task. And can you see the entrance? Yes. The stairways down to the dungeon should be immediately after the entrance. We should be able to make it as long as we get to the entrance. But there'll be patrols in there too, right? Probably. You should go in alone. What? I'll distract these guys to make small room for you to get in. Small window of opportunity, basically. Yeah. But then what will you do? Don't worry about me. You should only worry about Yuki. But you don't want to save Yuki? Is that it? I want to save him. It's obvious. And then you should know what you have to do. Kosei didn't wait any longer and stepped out towards the foxes. All the foxes looked towards him. Don't get in my way. Some business to handle over there. Kosei turned and ran towards the opposite building. Foxes started to follow Kosei. Foxes from the entrance chased him too. Now! I ran toward the entrance. Nobody's paying attention here. I can pass through the entrance and go down the stairs to the underground dungeon. In the dungeon, I was able to spot Yuki sitting down. Yuki! What? As soon as he recognized me, he rushed and came towards the prison bars. We were looking at each other through prison bars. Aw, except for his face. I like the fact. Okay, I was like, his head is in the bar. Okay, I see what they did there. They like faded it out so that it wouldn't block his face. Because otherwise they would have had to put the bars too far apart so you'd see his whole face and you'd be like, where the hell the bar? But they could have. They could have literally just not put that bar there. But I see what they did, but it freaked me out at first because like there was a bar going through his chin. What the fuck? I was like, okay. Oh, it took me way too long to figure that one out. Okay, didn't take me that long, but still, it's like, what the? Okay. When I grabbed the bar, Yuki placed his hand on top of mine. His hands were cold. I'm glad you're safe. Yuki called my name multiple times. I'm glad that you're okay too, Yuki. Though only a day had passed, I felt as if 10 years had passed since the last time we saw each other. But how did you... Everyone helped out. We all came together. Well, except for Keisuke, he's the reason why you're here. But, I mean, everybody else. Everyone... Yuki's eyes started to water, and I felt as if I was about to cry, but I was able to hold it in. Reminded by the last words of Kosei. Something like that. Look, there wasn't a lot of fixing that one. Crying comes after saving Yuki. I looked at the bar and searched for a place that could be opened. But there weren't any keys nearby, and even worse, there weren't any doors to open. What? I don't understand. This prison is locked with sorcery. Unless it's dispelled, it won't unlock. Really? Because there looks to be a door right fucking where his elbow is, but that's just me. I know it's just stock background, but it's still pretty funny. You're like, there's no way to unlock it. There's a keyhole right here, but there's a key right here. No, it's sorcery. Sure, if you say so. That's not... But everyone is coming here, right? Yes, right. If everyone gets here, we might be able to unlock it. And how exactly does that happen? I don't know who it is. Oh, okay. I was like, is it going to be Keisuke? Probably is. Or it's the mother. I don't know. A familiar voice was there. Elder! Oh, the elder dude. Okay, that could be also the familiar voice. All right, see. Elder brought his followers and appeared in front of us. How? What happened to everyone? Young lords are kept busy by my followers. They'll never be able to come here to help. I felt dizzy at those words. I was finally able to get here. Yuki's head was down, and he was biting down on his lips. It seemed impossible to rescue him out of here now. But what the elder said next was an unexpected question. Yuki, do you want to be set free? Free? Yuki looked back at him with a surprised face. We can't let our lord the way he is right now. What? We can't let the power of the fox fall into a half-fox, or just leave things the way they are. But... The elder looked into Yuki's eyes and continued. If you become a true mystic creature, the story is different. A true fox? I'm talking about forsaking your half-human, half-fox body to live as a true fox. I'm sure you don't enjoy being an incomplete thing, do you? Hey, this is like... There's like some underlying, like, racism here. Like, you're half-breed. Whoa! Rude! Like, I was able to see Yuki's eyes shaking. If you become a true fox, you'll no longer have to worry about your power going out of control. But, is that even possible? You're telling me to become a true fox when I'm only a half-fox. When the elder heard Yuki, he nodded with a suspicious smile. It's possible, Yuki. I feel like it's not, with the suspicious smile part. The elder looked at me and pointed at my chest. No way! Is he IRL? I think you understand. I know it's supposed to be girl, but it looks so funny because you're like, why would you, that's like saying LOL. At least say lol. Jesus. Lol. Anyway. Girl, I think you understand. No way! You mean the Magatama? You're right. If you have the power of the Magatama, you'll be able to become a true fox. Take the Magatama. Right now. Right here. It's right here, right now. God, put your phrases in the right order. Doesn't sound right. Right now, right here. It's right here, right now. Right now, right here does not sound... it's the same thing, but it's not. It just doesn't sound right, and I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. Don't fucking switch things around. Even if you say something like that, see? There you go. Every time. Even if you say that. Why is it such a thing? Oh, God. However, it seemed like the elder's words were moving Yuki. It's understandable. Since you're a half fox, you've been always struggling. You've always struggled. Okay, anyway. Is it really true? If I become a fox, I'll be able to control my power from going out of control? It'll never happen again. Plus, if you become a complete fox, no one will ever look down on you, and you'll be able to live shamelessly in the village. I get to live here? Yuki quietly murmured. But does that mean true happiness for Yuki? I wasn't sure about that. Becoming a complete fox means that he'll lose the half-human side of him, right? Of course it does. Vile human blood is useless. Yuki, do you think that way too? I asked Yuki, who seemed to be in a dilemma. Nothing like asking your boyfriend if he hates the side of you that you are, and he's like, yeah, no, that's gross, and you're like, yeah, human blood sucks. I hate being half human. Oh. Well, but I love you. No, you don't. Like, you know what I mean? Well, there goes that whole thing. Anyway, even your current foolish confusion is caused by your human blood. If you become a complete fox, you'll be free from such needless worries. What are you talking about? Confusion, dilemma, and making hard decisions is not foolish. Think carefully. I like you the way you are. Let's stay together. The answer was I like you the way you are, in case you weren't wondering. I love the way you are right now. I really like you a lot. Yuki looked at me in silence. Running into confusion and making hard decisions, overcoming those hardships and choosing the right decision, that's the Yuki I like so much. You know, the one that is like human, basically. I guess foxes are never confused and they never have to make hard decisions. I mean, I think we'd all give up humanity if... Wait, so I will never be confused about anything. And I will never have to make a tough decision. And, like, my life will be easy peasy, beautiful cover girl because I'll never have any hardships. Like, awesome, sign me the fuck up for that. Like, who would be like, nah, I like being confused and having tough decisions and, like, living through hardship. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome time. No, I'm sorry, we'd be like, alright, cool, fox it is. Woo! Like me. You like a person like me? I mean, it's yes, because that's what this path is all about. But I mean, in reality, you're okay. Not as a love interest, but as a friend. You're a cool chum, but... Yes, what's so wrong with being incomplete? It's lonely, is what it is. I'm sure there were times you felt happiness from being half human as well. So, like, what's wrong with being incomplete as a half human? I don't think that's the message you want to share. You're incomplete. You know, because you're half human. Me, I'm just absolutely non-existent. I'm empty because I'm a full human. Like, what the fuck? Don't think that's what you meant. Like, Yuki murmured my name as if he was trying to confirm something. I love you. Yuki, I love you too. More than anyone. Not really, but sure. Listening to my words, tears dropped from Yuki's eyes. Thank you. He smiled and he closed his eyes as if he'd made up his mind. See, there was a lock right there. Happy end! Oh my god, guys, we did it! You know, I mean, we had a guide, so. Yuki opened his eyes and looked at the elders. Those eyes were innocent and had no more concerns. What's that look? I'm not a fox. Huh? I'm not human. I'm always in the middle. I'm weak and I don't like myself. So that's why you're... But she told me, myself. The me that I wasn't able to love. Wait, myself that I wasn't able to love myself. Okay. But she told me I wasn't able to love myself, but she said she loves me. Something like that. Yuki. So the elders, I want to stay like this. I want to stay as who she loves. The uncontrollable power is going to make you suffer. I know, and I might have a little bit of trouble, but I'll live and I'll suffer. No, that's not possible, Yuki. With Yuki's words, the elders started to yell. I can't make your wish come true. If you're not becoming a true fox, you can't leave this place. So I get to live in Fox Village? No. So I leave? No. Well, I'm going to need you to pick one. Obviously, they're just going to keep him in the dungeon forever, but that's right. But I don't want to leave myself as a human. I don't want to leave... Wait, what? This doesn't make any sense. You can't leave here if you're not going to be full fox, but I don't want to leave myself as a human. Yuki... I was tearing up with Yuki's decision. I felt powerless. Even if Yuki decided to live as a half fox, if we can't get out of here, then there's no point. I want to help Yuki. In that moment, I felt warmth of my Magatama. Magatama? When I looked at the Magatama, there was a pale light flashing. I was holding and praying with the Magatama. Praying at the Magatama. That's what she said, but it sounds weird. Please, lend me your power. Please help Yuki. When I screamed inside my mind, I was able to hear someone's voice. That wish. Oh, actually, that would be a dude voice, because that wish. I heard you. That's not even... I don't even know what that was, but whatever. Who is this voice? The Magatama that was flashing the pale light has beamed out the light strongly. Okay. You know what that's trying to say. Anyway, from that light, a fox appeared. He wore a white light around, and it was a fox with the golden eyes. Is this fox... I remember him. He was the fox I met in my dream on the day I met Foxier. Everyone couldn't believe what they had seen and looked at the fox, so this is the first time we've actually gotten him to kind of come out, you know what I mean? We've had the power to, fix things, but we've never had him pop out, so this is interesting. He's the one who'd been sealed inside the Magatama. Are you our chief from a long time ago? He said that as an exclamation rather than a question, but anyway. Then the seal has been broken. Fox didn't even glance at the elders and looked at Yuki. Are you... Yuki? Yes? Very well. When the fox nodded, he placed his hand. The next moment, his palm raised the power and destroyed the prison that Yuki was held in. What are you doing? That one can't be free! The fox looked at the yelling elders with cold eyes. Silence! The one who called me was them. But that half-fox! Shut up! How can you reject the one from this village? How has my descendant been so downgraded? When the fox screamed, the elder put his head down. Anyway, it could have been fear. The elders were shaking. From now on, to someone who's attacking her and Yuki will be attacked by me. Oh, anyone who's attacking her or Yuki will be attacked by me. Okay, that makes sense. Yes! Yuki, you're now free. Thank you very much! Thank her. Her prayers called me. When Yuki heard him, he looked at me. In his eyes, there was a tear. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going. When the fox screamed, in that moment, Fox beamed the light from his body. Okay, wow. So the fox screamed, and in that moment, a light beamed from his body. There you go. That's better. I can't open my eyes. The sights are all white, and I close my eyes. Wow, this last chapter is painful as fuck, isn't it? That's terrible. When I opened my eyes, it was still place and white. I was able to see someone far away. Okay, I was running towards there. It was. I think I was running towards them. It was the fox from before and the woman who looked exactly like me. She's the ancestor who's the one who sealed the fox. They look at each other sadly. Is this an illusion? Memory? They don't notice me at all. It's like watching a play. A woman similar to Spacey. As a yin-yang master, the villagers told me to seal you. I see. I don't want to seal you. Please leave. They were in love with each other? When they were holding hands together and... Leave? What? But the next moment, the fox took off his hand. Okay, I don't understand what's going on anyway. It's goodbye. Why? Why? Thank you. I was happy that I met you. Wait! I wasn't saying... Please don't leave me! The moment she was holding on to her necklace, from the place she was holding there was a light. That's the Magatama. The fox's body was covered in white light. That light became one and vanished. Oh no! As she became alone, she was crying, holding onto the Magatama. She was crying for a very long time. Okay, so I don't understand what the fuck. Okay. Hold on. I don't understand what the fuck happened. I guess it was an accident. Well, okay, I get that she accidentally sealed him. But she come up... So... She's over here like, the villagers want me to seal you, but I don't want to do it. You need to leave. And they were holding hands. He takes off his hands. Okay, goodbye. And she's like, wait, no, why are you leaving? Because you just told him to leave. You told him to leave. The villagers want to seal you. You need to get out of here. Takes his hand. Okay, cool, I'm going to get going. No, why are you leaving me? I don't want you to leave. You just told him to leave. I was happy I met you. No, wait, I don't leave. Like, unless she was trying to say here, no, I wasn't saying leave me. Like, we'll go together. We need to get out of here together. And like, he misunderstood. And then she's like, I mean, I get that she sealed him accidentally. Basically what they wanted, she did. You know, they want me to seal you away, but I don't want to do it. We need to get out of here. And he's like, okay, bye. And she's like, no, I meant like us together. Don't leave me. And then accidentally seals him. That's the only thing I can kind of think is what happened. You know what I mean? And she's like, fuck. So like, girl, you need to work on your power because you just... Anyway. And that's probably why she kept it. She kept it away from them. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, I accidentally sealed him. She was like, no, I'm going to keep this power away from them because I want him sealed for a reason. You know, and not because he's a dick. We need to get him out of power. It's more like we need to take his power and use it and abuse it. That's the feeling I would get. Why else would you want him sealed, you know? Because he's helping us, so he doesn't seem like he's an awful fox being, you know? Anyway. When I woke up, I was in the woods. In front of me, there was that fox. Apparently, he took Yuki and I to the edge of the village. Is this your memory? Next to me, Yuki asked him. Yuki was watching the same thing. On Yuki's cheek, there was a deer that's been dried. It's a tear, but... Rather than mine, it was the memory of the Magatama. You were in love with each other. Yes, she loved me and I loved her, but... The fox clenched his eyebrows sadly. I thought the human and the fox couldn't live together. When I thought that, I threw myself to be sealed. Oh, so he allowed it. That's too sad. Back then I was too much of a coward, and I was only able to make her sad. As he's been painfully talking, the fox looked regretful. But you can show me that the dream that I've been wanting to have... Wait, you can show me the dream that I've been wanting to have... Okay. I get what he's trying to say, but that is just all fucking gibberish right there. But you can show me that the dream that I have been wanted to have... There you go. Have fun with that. I get what he's saying, but... Anyway. Fox gave me a Magatama in... I'm assuming it's the Magatama in his beautiful hand. I'll be watching over you two for my dream that I couldn't have. You're not... Are you going back into the Magatama? It's been unsealed. Yeah, I'll be over here. I'll promise to be lending you my power when necessary. That moment he said, he beamed light, and like the time we saw an illusion... Wow, okay. He turned into a beam of light like we saw in the illusion. The light in it is turning into one with the Magatama. Okay, he's going back in the Magatama. Okay, he's a genie back in his lamp. You both met a good partner. Please live happily. As he said that, the fox vanished into the Magatama. Was my father like that too? Yuki dropped his words. I was told that my dad left my mom. I heard that, but they might have loved each other. Maybe. And maybe not, because, you know, there's a lot of people who's like, yeah, I'm just going... Mom said he went out for cigarettes. Maybe he just couldn't find his way back to the village. Oh, sweetie. Like, pats him on the shoulder. I'm sure that's exactly what happened. They were loving with each other, but they needed to be apart. That's very sad. Yeah, but... Yuki held my hand. He held it as if he was wrapping it gently, but with strength. I'm not gonna let you go. Yuki said it straight. Half foxes. I thought it was worse than the normal fox, but... But? If you don't mind, I want you to stay with me. I'll love you forever. As Yuki said that, he hugged me, and I was going to answer... As I was going to answer, I hugged him back. In that moment, I heard the voice of someone. We pulled our bodies apart. And can we bother you now? There was Akito, Kasumi, and Kosei next to us. We were turning red. Oh, everybody! When did you... We just came. It's not a problem. Right now! You said now. You misheard me. That's a lie! Don't worry, we weren't eavesdropping. Really? But... Yuki looked at them and bowed deeply. Thank you for coming to help me. Of course, for our friend. But we didn't do anything. As long as you two are safe. Thank you very much. Yuki was almost crying because of the heartwarming moment. I was bowing after. It's all done. With that word, Keisuke appeared. He just fucking appears out of nowhere. I love him because he's like a fucking ghost. You're just like, there's not even a bush, and just poof, and you're like, what the fuck? He's like, you just crawled out of that bush, and that bush wasn't even there. What the fuck? You just bring that with you? The hell? You, Keisuke, you're gonna tell me why you betrayed us. Akito's smile disappeared at once, and he pulled up his collar. Yeah, I just didn't pop in his collar. So intimidating. Wait, Akito! Yuki stopped Akito. That's not what he meant, Akito. Keisuke, you did it on purpose, right? To let me make my own decision. I told you, when Kasumi was like, I mean, maybe he did it on the full moon on purpose. And you're like, oh, okay, so we're gonna try to believe that, Keisuke, you evil bastard! Oh, you did it to help us. I said I'd believe it, and I did, and it's okay, I forgive him. But, because he's always doing weird-ass fucking shit. But you're like, God damn it, would you just fucking say it straight? Listen, you need to make your own decision. Nah, I don't think so, I'm gonna kidnap you. Keisuke, you... Anyway, I still love him. I still loved him even when I was like, he's evil, I love him. So you mean you're not gonna try to stab me? Because I'm slightly disappointed by that, but anyway. Is it really, Keisuke? I don't know, but I think that... What is it, Keisuke? You have to answer us. Don't know. I'll let you guys decide in your imagination. Keisuke answered as usual. Akito sighed and gave up. You're not going to answer properly. If that's the case, I'll punch you once. Sure, that's not a problem. Hey, Yuki, you're not mad. Yeah. Phew. Everyone's showing a smile. Akito wasn't looking bitter for a moment, but he couldn't hide his smile. Akito was looking bitter for a moment, but he couldn't hide his smile. That's what it's meant to say. This is actually... I know it's a Yuki, supposed to be a Yuki freaking thing, but with everybody in the background, it's adorable as shit. Keisuke looks he looks so evil, but Kosei looks the same as he always does. Oh my god. I fucking love it. Let's go home. All of us. Yuki took his hand out, and I took his hand. Please, don't let us see you guys being lovey-dovey too much. Just for today. My head. Leave. When someone tells me, I'm embarrassed. That makes no sense, but okay. Huh? No. Even if someone complains, I'm gonna take your hand. I go home taking your hand. Oh, I'm gonna go home taking your hand. He means I'm gonna hold your hand all the way home, basically, as assuming. That's what he's trying to say. After Yuki said that, he smiled innocently. We were finding the warmth of each other and went back. Home. I'm assuming. Oh my god. Come on! Let's go! With Yuki's word, the audiences were cheering even louder. It's been a while since the last concert. Let's! You can do it, new Foxier! The day of their concert is the day Foxiers were born. Although I say that, it's a secret of me and the members. Between me and the members, okay. Before the members started the concert, Yuki suggested to the members seriously, I've been meaning to say this since the seal's been broken. From now on, can we stop using our power? Yuki said it modestly. I want to make our music be attracted properly. Okay, I get what he's trying to say, but I'm not going to fix that. Whatever. What do you think? This unexpected suggestion made everyone silent. Okay, but everyone smiled. Why not? I've been thinking that from before with our music. Because Akito's like, I want to be a serious musician, guys. And they were like, go out and find the Magatama and you go be musicians. And he's like, yes, that sounds like a great idea. I guess I'll suffer through it. So, of course, if you were like, I think we should just actually play music for the sake of playing music, and Akita's like, fuck yes, this is my dream life. Same over here. I don't mind, but you don't have anything against the humans. I don't. I understood that my ancestor wasn't sealed off for what we thought of. What? Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Okay. I understand my ancestor wasn't sealed off for the reasons we thought. Okay. It was stupid to say that we wanted to have revenge. And then it said, it's the start of the new fox year. With Keisuke's word, everyone's heart became one, I'm assuming, not heard. So we're now in like a poly relationship with all of them? That's really weird, not how I expected Yuki's ending to go. I know that's what they're saying. All of our hearts and bodies became one. What? What? Game? It's not at all what it said, but you just go with that. So they weren't going to use any powers for the concert. I'm nervous. When Yuki started the song, everyone was sucked into the shaking sound. That just sounds a weird thing. Like they were just drawn into the music, but anyway. Wow, it's amazing. They were even better than the time they were using the power. I was into their songs already. I mean, you're like into the drummer, so girl. And they grew up again. My cousin murmured when he was watching from the side of the stage. You think so? Yeah, especially Yuki. I don't know who did this. As he was saying that, my cousin looked at me. Don't know. Whatever. But you should take care of him. Sure. My cousin left the side of the stage, satisfied with hearing my reply. The first song was finished, and they were preparing with the next song. Next is a new song. Oh, is it? Yuki screamed the name of the song. It's the song that he made. Oh, the day he made this is the day the elders came, so we couldn't release the song. Yuki's been waiting for the day they can play it together. I made the song for my important person. As Yuki started grabbing the stick, that important person is... When I thought that, Yuki was looking at me secretly. And looked at me. Yuki was looking at me secretly and looked at me. That's usually what happens when someone's looking at you. They look at you, but okay. Dweeb. Good job! The concert went well and everyone came back. When everyone was going to the dressing room, Yuki stopped me and looked at me. What is it? The next moment, Yuki jumped and hugged me. What are you doing? There's other staff around. I say that, but Yuki isn't listening. It's okay. It only looks like me fooling around. Really? What do you think about the new song? What do you mean? Everyone was into it. It's a song for you. I want your opinion. Yes, it was amazing. It was the most touching song I've ever heard. Really? Yay! Yuki hugged me again tightly. I'm gonna love you forever. After he murmured, Yuki kissed me sneakily and went back to the dressing room. Hey, wait! As I was chasing Yuki's back, I went back to the dressing room where the others were waiting. My body and my lips can still feel Yuki's touch, and I couldn't forget it. Oh. Is that the ending? Because that's a decent place to end. Okay. Alright, so. I mean, not bad. We got a little more insight into the Magatama and everything like that, so that's kind of... I mean, we kind of got it in all the other routes, like, oh, you know, it's not... You know... Yeah. I just lost my train of thought. It's not... I'm actually trying to read some of this. I can read the hiragana and the katakana, but I can't read the kanji. So, well, certain ones I recognize, but like, in the scheme of things, I don't know. You know, but... Anyway, we had gotten some kind of insight. Like, we kind of knew that he wasn't trapped, like, I am evil and I am trapping you. You know, we knew that they were in love or whatever, but we didn't really know that it was an accident. That's kind of the first that it came out. Like, it kind of always gave you the impression that maybe she locked him away so that they could be together or whatever. You didn't really quite know what was happening. And now we know, wait. The village wanted him locked away and she was like, dude, you need to run. And then it was an accident that she kind of trapped him. But as he said, I purposely, you know, she was like, I wish you wouldn't leave me. And then he got into the necklace. So it seems more like maybe it was a combination of like her wishing for him not to leave her and then also him being like, yeah, no, I won't leave you. And like, So he trapped himself, really? Maybe? I mean, that's kind of what he said, so... But then I wonder, does she know that he did it? Or was she thinking that she did it? Like, accidentally. Either way. So it seems like maybe they're leaning more toward he did it on purpose. Like, he trapped himself. But, and then she probably, if the villagers wanted him trapped, and now he's trapped, she's like, nah, I gotta bolt because I'm not handing him over. And then that's why they've been looking. So now it's just finding out why exactly did they want him trapped and why do they... I can understand, like, these guys, right? They're coming after the Magatama, and they want to be able to, like... They've been told, like, oh, he was trapped by this evil woman and you needed to save him. Okay, so that makes sense, right? But what story do the elders really know? You know, and then, like, Kasumi and Akito's parents. Because, like, these guys were all like, so Yuki and Akito and everybody were like, oh, he's been trapped and we need to get him back so we can free him. Okay, cool. But you know somebody knows the true story. Like, oh, we trapped him. You know, we wanted him trapped on purpose. Ooh, he's got like a wrist tattoo. I never noticed that. We trapped him on purpose. Her face in this one is so fucking weird. It's cute, but it doesn't go with the aesthetic. Oh my god. That is a really good one of him. That one is really good. I like this one a lot, actually. Because he doesn't look like the typical Yuki that we see where you're like, yeah, no, he's like the lolly boy. He actually just looks good. Like, if you totally took out everything you know and you just saw this, you'd be like, yeah, no, okay. And then you meet his character and you're like, oh, God, no. Like, it'd be kind of a letdown. Like, you're like, oh, no. Unless you like the lolly boys, which is not my thing. But yeah, so how much do the elders know? You know what I mean? Like, somebody knows, oh, well, we wanted to have him trapped, and then she has him, and we need to get it back because we want to use the powers to probably take over the humans and kill them all. You know what I mean? He's actually kind of pretty in this one, too. He looks like sad pretty. They did a good job with him. He does not have the tattoo on his wrist, so I'm assuming that was just for the thing then. It's just added for the photo shoot because it's not there. So did you... I mean, we remember to paint his nails. He's got better nails than I do. Kind of disappointing. I fucking love this one. I wanted to leave it on this one. But this has everybody in it, so we can't. You know what I mean? I mean, we could. But we'll go to, like, the one where, like, Yuki looks the best. My favorite one, but... Yeah, so this one really is my favorite. This is like one of the like better CGs in the whole entire game, I feel like, you know? I don't know. It just paints him in a different light. So, you know, he's got the tattoo there too, but he doesn't have it in the other ones. And also, I don't know, whatever. Inconsistencies. Like, so maybe it's like a temporary tattoo. They put it on for the performances and while he's in costume, whatever. But like he doesn't wear it all the time. Like, so weird. But yeah. Anyway. We'll find out probably. We'll start Keisuke's route next because he's the one we're supposed to do next. Well, okay, no. Actually, that's not true. We have to do Yuki's normal ending in the next part. So I doubt we'll find out any more about the situation with them, but I keep getting distracted, but like, you know what I've been trying to say. Like, someone, probably Akito and Kasumi's parents know, like, we need to steal. Oh, no, I finished that sentence. I did finish that thought. Okay, wow. I got no excuses. I'm just dumb today. Whatever. Anyway, we will do Yuki's normal ending in the next part. And continue on from there. So that ought to be a fun read because these last chapters seem to be like kind of bad with the writing. Although the end of this one was okay. It was just that first part was like, oh God, what is happening? Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.